You can do it, Lucy. Ha-ha! I think that's something. Hello? For some reason, we're still not connecting to chat. Hello. Okay. There we are. Sorry about that, everybody. Horrible timing. I don't know why, but my wireless adapter on my PC just decided to not work. Yes, we are back. We are back. Alright. Let me get back to... There we go. Yeah, I brought up the history because I did read a couple of lines before I realized stuff borked. So, welcome back. Thank you again for hosting. Welcome, welcome. This VOD is now in 3 parts. That's okay. See if I can't mush it together later. Yes, thank you guys so much for waiting. I appreciate it. Just making sure everything is looking okay on the Twitch end as well. Reload that player, baby. Hey, we're not offline anymore. Come on, Twitch. Come on. Alright. Okay. Which internet am I connected to right now? Okay. Wunderbar. Alright. There we go. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out and waiting while I fix that. Okay, so this is where we stopped. She starts sobbing into my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sumire, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have to have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Okay. Alright, and I was saying, before things came up, just the I'll make these feelings go away. Great sentiment. Wrong words. Ooh, pre-read this line very quickly. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Yeah, right in the fucking heart. These are hard to read out loud. I didn't have to read these out loud last time I played this game. So, yeah. We love her. We love this girl. Alright. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Whew. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. On my way home, from walking from one house to the house next door, okie dokie. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Okay, let's decompress from that for 2 seconds. Ooh. Oh man. It's written so well, but goddamn. Goddamn, that hurts. Okay, hydrate. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna drink some water. I genuinely did tear up a little bit while reading that. It's also hard for me to act out somebody crying and not, like, get a little bit cry-ish myself. I also tear up very easily. It does not take a lot to make me cry. Alrighty. Actually, I'm gonna finish up this bottle of water. Okie dokie. Well, that was fun, but that cut out right in the middle of that moment. Okay. Let's go have a fun old time with Natsuki. Oh, feed my son. Let's feed that boy. Eddie. Edison. Where are you? Baba. Baba. Where'd he go? 1 second. I'm also trying to do this other thing here as well. I've lost my, like, redeem screen. You need to put a limit on feeding yourself. So that should be the last one. It should be limited at 5 per stream. Because I feel like that's fine. I feel like 5 is an okay number. Okay. Bye-bye! Oh! What's that? Oh, what's that? Yes. Yes, you get 1 more. You get 1 more. My sweet old boy. Do you want to come up here? Everyone would love to hear you laughter. My big chunky boy, here we go. Look, right here, upon the desk. There is a treat for you. Eat it. Oh. You dropped it. Come back. He thought he dropped it and jumped off of my desk. No, one more time. Oh, yes. Okay, here you go. Good boy. Good job. All right. You're a good boy, huh? Good old. Oh, you want to stay on my lap? We can do that. We can have some cato time. Alright. Fixing my mic. Thank you, Eddie. That was a great time for that redeem. Pun, thank you. Oh no, the treat bag is on the desk. Do not approach. Nope. These are gonna go over here with Stuart. There we go. Oh, yay! Eddie meow. Eddie meow. Let's see, he's sitting in my lap and purring. Let me see if I can get some for you. Hi, lovey. Oh, are you done? Actually, are you done? Come over here. Come over here. We can press some baby time. Good boy. Alright. I hope you guys heard that. You got some purrs and got a little merp. Your dinner time is in 2 hours, Bubba Love. Okay. Alright. There we go, everybody! Edison is the true star of this channel. He is the saving grace. Good boy. Alright. Oh, and now I've lost everything. Let me find where my... Alright, let me go into my request queue just so I don't forget that. Okay. Woo! Alright. And if, like I said before, if I remember correctly, this bit is very cute. So we're gonna have a good time for a second. We're gonna come away from that. We had a lovely conversation with our friend. Actually checked up on her. Boy did his best, I think. Man. I've had that exact conversation, really. I've had that exact conversation, like, now thinking about it. I'll talk about this a little bit more, like, at some point in time. I actually want to do a charity stream, probably in a couple of months. Once I build a little bit more of an audience, do, like, a charity stream about, like, either mental health or something else. But, like, through 2018, I was, like, mostly catatonic because of some issues. And I had to have basically that conversation with my mom. And it wasn't a good time. But it was very, very important. And it helped me out a lot. Yeah, all this to say, if you feel like you're in a similar situation, literally talk to somebody. I said one word to my mom, and bless her soul, she immediately got into action. Like, I don't know how she did it, but she got me to a doctor the next day. I don't know how she did it. I think she called, like, every doctor in the area that was on the insurance, until somebody had, like, a cancellation or something. But yeah, there's always somebody that's willing to help, even if you feel like there isn't, or even if you feel like it's a burden. People care. That's all I want to say. Okay, and we're done being dark and heavy for a minute. Alright, okay. Man, remember when this was a fun, silly game? Yeah, I've had to have a talk with my mother some numbers of ages ago. Thankfully, you finally found the right doc for me. Yeah, and it is a process. I will say, like, it took me, like, all of 2018, and some of 2019, and a year and a half is a very, very, small amount of time. I was very, very fortunate and very lucky. But, like, I did some research, because that's what I do. When I learn about a new thing, I do a lot of research, and I found out that, like, usually the timeline from, like, onset of a symptom to actual, like, diagnosis and successful treatment is 11 years. Like, that's not hyperbole, it's 11 years. So I was very lucky, but it can always take time, but if you work hard at it, you can get there. But no, I'm very glad, Senti, that you were able to get that done. And anybody else, that even if you're just, like, lurking in chat, if you've been able to do that, it's so hard. It's so fucking hard. It's probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But once you do that one really, really hard thing, everything becomes so much easier. It's almost comedic how much easier things get. Like, when you actually allow other people to help you. Okay, for real, it's done. It's so hard, but it's worth it once you ever absolutely, like, I am 100% a different person than I was. Like, not even just in catatonic 2018 time, but, like, pre-2018. Like, there was some other stuff going on that I was ignoring, that I didn't realize that I was, and I am 100% a different person from that. And it's weird to even think about that time. Like, Like, I was sleeping 16 hours a day. And sometimes. And, like, that's so weird. Okay, Nick. Yeah, sorry if this conversation's very, very heavy for people. I apologize if it's something that's a little bit too heavy. But thank you for coming, Nick. I hope you have a great night. But, okay. We will be done talking about that now. I ended up, on a whim, going to a college counselor because things got bad. Yeah, honestly, that's a good way to go about it, too. A lot of colleges have free counselors. I found that out. And it's a wonderful resource. I've gone to 2 finishing schools. I'm kind of mid-finishing school, and both of them had free counselors, which is wonderful. Okay. Okay, for real. Sorry, got serious and heavy. I've had some serious, heavy conversations this stream. I'm sorry. But let's make cupcakes with our friend, y'all. Alright. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. I actually have some cake in my fridge, and I'm now craving it very badly. I'm gonna eat it after this. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Her out-of-school outfit is adorable! I wish I could get rid of the chat box because, like, look at her skirt! Look how floofy! You have to share with me. You have to come a great distance if you want to come get this cake, Jess, but if you want to hop your ass over here, you're more than welcome. Sup? Hey. I don't know. You want this cake? I want it. Oh, man. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. I will open a portal into the game realm for this cake of cup variety. Senti, when you see what these cupcakes look like, because I don't know if they show it here, but they show it in some other CGs, when you see what these cupcakes look like, I remember wanting these cupcakes for like a whole day after I saw them. They look so cute and so good. I'm excited to see them, but I'm also slowly getting hungry. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. This is a very nice kitchen that ProTag has. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. Oh, the mic's very far away. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Have you guys seen Horimiya? Horimiya. I just watched that last month. And if you haven't watched it and you like romance anime, Horimiya is so good. But it's a lot about like how people are different outside of their school environments. And I'm getting that vibe right now. It's very cute. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Horimiya, the main character guy, has like tattoos and piercings. Which, his design is very good. I really like his design. Where's your hospitality, Sumire? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. I'm kind of thinking that she, like, brought a KitchenAid stand mixer with her. Like, so think about having, like, a stand mixer and, like, a whole, like, bags of flour and, like, huge bags of sugar and stuff in one bag, and this tiny girl is carrying it. I love that. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Natsuki is a JoJo fan. What line implied she was a JoJo fan? I love small and strong. Yeah. I don't know what line is the JoJo line. Jessie, enlighten me. I'm being a bad JoJo. She has a stand. Oh my god. Okay. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Huh? That was a good joke, Jess, but I'm mad at it. More pun crimes. It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Same, Natsuki. But... God, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. I approve of this joke. I both do and do not approve of the joke. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... What about Yuri's figure, Natsuki? Have you been observing it? In a way? Ooh. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I think she'd be perceiving. I think she'd be looking. I think she'd be gazing. Perhaps in a wistful way she'd be gazing. Methinks the lady doth protest too much, yup. I should have been a little more considerate too. But, also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into a body type like yours. Maybe don't? How would you know that, anyway? Just trust me on this one. And you should stay far away from them. Yeah, so, like, Natsuki is built like a friend of mine who is very, very small. And she does not look very lollyish, and I don't think that Natsuki looks very lollyish either. But people that really, really do like the lolly archetype, fear them and stay away from them. If you see a person that, like, sees a lolly and then goes, oh, but actually she's insert this number of years too old, that's a little bit of a problem. But anyway, gross. Thanks. Same. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. She's 2,000 years old. Honest. Yeah, is that what you told the cops, bud? Dang it. I could have put the FBI open up, sound. Dang it. Maybe for the future. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Sumire. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please, Spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. Why would you say fluid? Like milk, maybe? Being used in baking? Don't like the word fluid. And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it in several times. She did bring a mixer with her! Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Sumire, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course! I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
What, you're telling me you don't get fluids for baking? I get water, and I get milk. I don't know why, but the word fluids was so off-putting in that sentence. Ah, that's a cute idea. When I bake, if I ever have to bake for a party, I will also do that same thing where I make... Oh, egg white too, yes. But whenever I have to, like, bake for a party or something, I'll also do that where I make it, like, different colors. And so, the word liquid is right there! Exactly! Maven knows what's up. Maven knows what's up. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! We're not putting any heart into this at all! Can't you at least try to have fun?
Oh, her, like, concerned face is so sweet. I'm having fun! I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool!
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun.
Exactly! I wanted to be a baker for a while, and I made a lot of fun stuff. I actually made melon pong. If you don't know what that is, it's like bread with a cookie wrapped around it. I made fresh melon pong with a friend once, and it was super fun. It takes a very long time to make, but it was very, very fun. It's alchemy, exactly! I really liked baking because it was like creative science. It was very logical but very creative, which worked well with my brain at the time.
Yeah! It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
That's adorable! Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting the cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for— You're hand beating the icing? Like, your cupcakes are gonna have to cool. Wait until you're done making the batter and use the mixer.
Huh? The icing's still all lumpy.
Yeah, because he's hand whisking it. That sucks dick. I hate doing that.
Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that.
Don't frost them while it's hot either. Exactly. Uh-oh. Oh, they're doing some fireworks outside. Eddie, are you okay? I don't know where he went. He's okay. I'm sure. He has a couple hiding spaces I can look for him later. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to just beat the crap out of it!
Thanks for redeeming the Eddie meow, Chess. That startled me for a second. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. He's right here! Yeah, he's fine. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work here? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next!
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return. Don't do it. Don't do the dumb thing.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's... She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. This is cute!
Stop.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. Sorry for calling you gross.
Perfect! That is what that is made for. Good job.
You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know?
Thank you though, Jess. That was perfect.
Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Don't do that! I was literally a click away from that.
What? Did you seriously just... Ugh.
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Ayo!
Mary, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? It's your fault, dude.
What?
Thank you! That's also what that's there for. That's why it's free. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy.
I've done that. Oh man. Just like left a tray in the oven and let it scorch.
How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
To be fair, it isn't her house. So if she doesn't leave pans in the oven, she probably didn't think about it. Okay. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. What moment, my dude? You stop that. Can y'all stop being horny on Main before the house burns down? Exactly! I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
That smells so good!
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. I'm getting so fucking hungry.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. My mama is baking for the fourth right now too. Oh no. I'm gonna make cupcakes tomorrow. I'm also getting hungry. Mood. I might need to like grab a snack here in a second because I want to get to one bit and then like a little bit after it before I end the stream, just because like we're about to hit the meat of the game, but if I stop the stream like right where that happens, it's a little bit of a dick move. So we're gonna do a moment and a little bit more. Because I also have a story to tell you about when I hit that particular moment the first time I played it.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have all these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
Natsuki, you're gonna wait, right? Before you frost them? You're gonna wait? Gotta cool them down? Yeah? What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word that they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Look at your shirt and look at your skirt, honey, you cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think that you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you say something?
Nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and live in a world where maybe they've already cooled off. Or at least one of the trays has.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. The Trolls 2 clip. Oh my god! That's one I should add to the sounds. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Oh, I wish I could have one now.
Same! Girl, give me a cupcake!
Well,
there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but... My dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. The whole house smells like the crunchy part of the strawberry shortcake ice cream bars, and I am suffering. That sounds amazing! Oh man, I'm hungry. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy! Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Anyway.
Yeah, Pon, you gotta share. Give, share, give.
I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Oh, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that.
Hope you brought enough for the class, yeah!
It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man, I As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. In my grandma's house on the 4th of July for a strawberry shortcake ice cream bar cake. That sounds so good. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon just went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? I'm sorry? Was that really the goal here? I didn't... That wasn't my goal here, buddy. Alright.
Well... Guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. See you tomorrow.
Buddy, I'd say you got close enough, am I right? Yeah! You gave us an opportunity to play the sexy sax music. You did it. Wait, Natsuki.
Huh?
What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go somewhere,
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me intensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah? I want to spend more time with you.
Sumire, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Girl. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches away from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if she's holding on to me. Girl, don't. That's not what we're here for. That's not. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. Oh, what is happening? I don't know what is happening! My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me.
I felt it. For a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Fuck.
What the fuck? Sayori!
Oh no. Oh. Ah! Hi, Sumire. Sayori! Just now, we were not. It's okay, Sumire. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well... You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
Oh, really? That's too bad.
I'm Dai. Thank you, Forever.
Yes! I am also Dai. Yeah, well, and like the music stopped. Fuck, dude. Oh, this is bad.
I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Oh, God. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know. How much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Sumire. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Mire, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Natsuki's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now. I don't like that sentence. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Chat. What we doing? I don't even know if I want this to be a poll. We gotta, right? We have to. There's only one right answer. You know what we're doing. Love. Twoo love. I love you. Aww. It's not a pity thing we've been angling for it the whole time. Exactly. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. Also, I didn't say this before, I love her out-of-school outfit. Like, the little lace on her shorts. Adorable. Perfect girl. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Right? Yeah. CG. We did it, baby! Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Right? Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. And the power of love will cure any mental illness. That's how this works. Exactly. Support is good, though. Support is good. Especially if like, the agonized groan I just did. I love you, Sumire. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Sumire. It's okay, Sayori. It might take time for things to get better again. But yeah, that was way too really up. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters now. So yeah, when going back to what I said about like thinking that Sayori's depression is very, very realistically portrayed, this is what I think about. Is the love confession, and then her being like, I am not magically fixed. Why am I not magically fixed? Because you're not. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date? Huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a good couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. Very fair. It's really new and scary to me. This is really, really good of her for setting these boundaries. 10 out of 10. Very good. Good job. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Sumire? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more. Something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things go back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori means by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna take a quick break to get a snack because I'm hungry. Alright, okay, so, where's that? Yes, I'm gonna run an ad real quick. For people who have gift subs, you'll just see my be right back screen if I can find it. Oh man, there's too much. There's too much. Okay, alright, give me, let's see, give me just 1 minute. I will do a 1 minute ad break, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I got myself some Cheez-Its and a cookie. I'm gonna take a second to eat though, so we're gonna have a brief pause in the game. I appreciate your patience. This is just a very long stream. And also, I don't think I ate enough before stream to begin with. So, how are we holding up, gang, after all of that? Let's see. For background music for the next little bit, does anybody have any type of genre that they want to have? Because Pretzel has a few. Okay, I kind of want to put ska. I want to see what their ska is. Nope. That's not ska. Lo-fi. I do have lo-fi. I have lo-fi out the ass. I have so much. Alright. Cool. Do you have Magnus Archives? I don't. I also don't think I can play that on stream. I haven't had any DMCA claims yet, but I would like to keep it that way. Really dig that spiral sound, baby. Oh, your PC crashed again, Senti? I'm sorry. What happened? Did it just like blue screen or what happened? I'm trying to eat slightly away from my mic. I am glad you, yeah, what Jesse said, I'm glad you came back. And thank you guys for everybody that's been hanging out with me this whole stream. I really appreciate it. I had too many things open and it just went brrr. Ha ha ha, PC go brrr. I can't roll my R's. Is anybody doing anything fun this weekend? If you're in the US, it's a holiday weekend. I was playing Skyrim as well as watching. That'll do it. Do you have any mods in Skyrim? I'm streaming with this cool girl. Yes! Yes, yes. If any of you guys were here for last Sunday's Sea of Thieves Sunday, we're gonna be... She'll be a big name someday. I appreciate your vote of confidence, Jess. Over 800 mods? Jesus. I have a 4:30 a.m. shift and I'm debating if I will even go to sleep. Goodness, Maven. Yeah, you're on the East Coast, right? So, yeah, it's just a couple more hours for you. I'm sorry. It's not a mukbang if you can't see it. For the last fucking time, it's just ASMR. This is a little bit of a mukbang. I really am trying to not eat into the mic. Vic! Sorry, Finn, I didn't know that you... I didn't know they had a 5 a.m. shift. Can't see the food. I should get some food assets. I don't have any. Party foul. I know. I'm just very good at modding. It sounds like you have a lot of mods in some of your games. That makes sense. That tracks. But no, Finn, I didn't know you had work tomorrow. Are you just off on Sunday then? Because you said you had one day off. Love you. Sorry. If you need to sleep though, like, I'm not gonna be mad. Oh, only Sunday's off for right now? Yeah, no, if you guys need to go and sleep, totally. Oh, I should probably turn that off actually, because to use Pretzel, I need to allow it to have links in the chat. That's kind of part of the agreement. Unless I want to pay the dollars, and I do not have the dollars with which to pay. Oh, you were waiting for a part. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat really, really quickly. Because sometimes if I get too hungry, I start feeling a little bit sick. So I'm just eating a handful of Cheez-Its and a cookie. And that should tide me over until stopping point. Because I think I know what you're talking about. And we are there, pretty much. I still have to get stuff done, which is why I'm still up. That makes sense. It still sucks, though. I'm sorry. I wanted to make the meow no points, but that wasn't an option. Oh, what customer service jobs? Exactly. I work tomorrow, but not until late because I pretty much told my work to never ask me to come in before noon, ever. Because if I wake up before noon, that's a miracle. After this, I'm going to be clipping the rest of Sea of Thieves, and tomorrow is the Isaac one. Thank you so much for doing that, Jesse. I like morning shifts because I get the rest of my day free. I totally get that. Like, that's what pretty much everybody says. But, like, getting up in the morning has always been one of the hardest things for me. Especially because, like, my sleep schedule is really messed up. So, it's really hard. It takes me a couple hours to wake up, really. So, I can't do early shifts. Like, I'm doing a couple of classes, starting in August. I have a little bit more before I get, I was doing finishing school before I left the forest, and I was like, I'm just gonna finish it. Might as well. And I have a couple more classes left. I have 4 more classes. And I start that at the end of August. But one class that I have to take, that only... Finishing school, exactly, it's all about finishing it, it's in the name. But one class I absolutely have to take, there was only one class being offered at all, and it was at 9 AM 2 times a week. So I'm gonna suffer through that, guys. I'm gonna complain about it a lot on Twitter, I can already feel it. And also probably on stream. But that means I might do like some afternoon streams or something, once I get stuff going. I gotta let the boys outside, so I'm getting up whether I want to or not. Yeah, you gotta let out them boys. Okay, I'm almost done eating. I have to be ready to elbow some fucks for nursing and radiology. Yeah, those are competitive, like, for sure. So, my game plan, like I said, was to get to one point and then go, like, a scene beyond that. But I think we're gonna get to the part that I'm thinking of. Because I was like, we're getting to this one part no matter what. And then we will look at the metaverse infrastructure, see if we've gotten any cool thing. And then that'll be the stream for tonight. So I'm not keeping up everybody too late. Thank you guys again, though, for staying so late. I do like Friday night streams, though, because it feels like people can stay up a little bit later. But sometimes I work Friday nights. It's really a coin toss. Like, I think next week I work Friday night. Let me check. I just be vibing this weekend, maybe be smart. That sounds nice! It's nice to have a good relaxing weekend. Oh yeah, next Friday I work. Next Friday and Saturday I work. Boo! It's okay. So hey, talk about the V-Roid update. Oh, yes. Have you guys seen, like, the new V-Roid update that's gonna come out soon? Like, the hair textures look good, there's better layering and stuff, so I'm probably gonna get myself a new look once that update happens. Going fishing tomorrow, haven't done that in years, that's fun! Oh yeah, I was gonna turn off that link blocking. I am gonna get a glow up, yep. I have to see if I work Sunday. Is your work open on Sunday? It's the 4th of July. Makes me think about trying my hand. So I thought that doing V-Raid was going to be way harder than it actually was. Like, I did a lot of the stuff on me myself. Like I said, Finn did a lot. Oh no, I just saw it. Yep, okay. I don't even know if I know how to continue. Okay, 1 second, let me
get my timer.
Yeah, Finn had no prior knowledge of the V-Raid program before they made all this stuff. At the discount store, we were open every day. That makes sense, I guess, but also still sucks. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm setting up the thing, so I'll do my ooh-woo voice. Okay, timer going.
What was I talking about? This really goes into a Brooklyn accent whenever I do an ooh voice. I need to work on this. I need to work on this ooh. Yes, Jessie. Do I like anybody? I don't know. Well, I'm not quite sure what you mean by like. Hey, I'm walking here. Whoa. Should I talk in a little bit of a higher pitched voice or will? Does that help? I don't know if that helps. How do you feel about Ghost? We almost went one whole stream without me talking about Ghost. Talk about. How do I? Oh,
that was 1 minute. I don't have to say Copia in an ooh-woo voice. Not today, Jessie. Not today. How would I even say? How do you say Copia in an ooh-woo voice? Quote? No? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna.
Cardinal Copia, woo. Papa Emeritus the Third. Papa Emeritus the Fourth. Copia.
Yeah, it took too long for the setup. Okay, 1 second. One more cheese it.
Copia. Gross dumb wet man.
I'm the first person in the world that will tell you Copia is gross and dumb. Why I've hitched my wagon to that particular character? Could not tell you. Don't want to go in. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn off link protection for a second. Well, no, I'm gonna stop Pretzel here so we can get back to the game. Okay. Let's finish this up for tonight. More unattracted. Yes. I am morosexual. I am attracted to dumbasses and dumbasses exclusively. I posted it on my Twitter, but legitimately, if I ever say a character is stupid, I have multiple people being like, oh yeah, so you like this person. You think they're stupid. Okay. Turning off Pretzel, thank you for your time. Okay, let's get back at it. Oh, I'm a dumbass, should I run? I think you might be okay. I have a very bad tendency to get more attracted to fictional characters than actual people. Asexual and morosexual means that I only like fictional men. I'm safe, then you are very safe. Okay, let's get back into it. Where did the game go? Alright, okay, we will finish this up. Moral romantic. Yep. That's it.
Oh, Eddie, your tail's right there. I'm so sorry, Bubba.
What a mood. Yeah, no, me and Pon are in the same boat. Okay.
Da 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 da.
Alright. Let's finish this up. You step on Eddie? You step on him like the rug? Jail! Jail for murder! Jail for 10,000 years! Oh, that was a better... Let me read what Jess said because it's funnier. You step on Eddie? You step on his body like the Legos? Jail! Jail for mother for 10,000 years! Okay. I talked about yesterday how I love the Miette meme. And I still do. Okay, continuing on. Wrapping it up. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I tapped something and my second monitor turned off.
Uh-oh. Edison, what did you do?
What in the world? Huh? Why? What?
What did I hit? Lucy. Sweetheart, darling.
What? Hello? Come on. Streamlabs. Hello, there we go. Okay, that was not me. I can say that was not me that time. I was able to access like other websites and stuff. I thought like maybe my computer stopped recognizing the Wi-Fi again, but no. It was weird. It was Twitch. Okay, good, good. All right, the stream is now in 4 parts, ladies and gentlemen. Get back in my chair.
At least it wasn't me.
Alright, again, thank you guys so much for putting up with all the technical difficulties today. Let's finish this up and let's go to fucking bed. Make sure captions are still going.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? What's happening?
I think I gotta at least try to catch some sleep. Absolutely understandable, Maven. Thank you so much for coming for as long as you did. Sleep well and have a good day tomorrow.
Come on, come on. Come on.
Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Alright. I have to figure out everything again. All right, or die. Let's do it. Thank you, Red. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, everybody who stuck this out. Okay. I'm glad that it wasn't just me, though. Sorry, I'm just looking at previous thing. There were 17 people? There were 17 people in here? I have my viewer count turned off. Because it stresses me out. That's interesting. Huh. Well, hello, everybody who was here and who is not here anymore. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Alright. Let's go! Okay, so just to recap. Here we go. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Santi. It's important. Everybody else hydrate too. Okay. So just to recap what just happened. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that was a bit too much. Everyone hydrate when the Vtuber hydrates. Exactly. We will all have so much fucking water in our system. We'll be so healthy and hydrated. I genuinely am more hydrated, like, from this past 2 weeks of streaming than I have been in, like, the past 6 months, I swear. Oh, shit, I didn't read that line. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. You picked the one day to not check on her after all that. But when it's, like, fairly common for her to be late to school, I kind of see it. Especially when you have other stuff to do. Like, I'm not trying to make excuses for the protagonist, but, like, it's not anything out of the ordinary. And she even said that, like, she has trouble getting out of bed because of that. He is very dense. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. It is painful. It is painful. Being, like, on the outside looking in, it's like, ugh. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. No, we're not spending time with Natsuki. We're not doing it. But, knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Sumire, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing... Is there not music happening? I feel like there should... No, sound's still going. Let me just make sure... I guess we don't get music for this scene. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones that... They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So, that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. That is honestly, super duper good to acknowledge that. Of like, oh, I was used to thinking this way, so like that's my brain's automatic response. But no, that's wrong. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little responsibility for her, Sumire. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. I'm also vibrating. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I don't like... Ooh, Senti. Senti, have you not played this? I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh, yeah, they really did. I have not... I did. Ooh. Get ready, buddy. We're about to hit the shit. It's gonna be ooh. I'm sorry that we're ending. We're gonna be ending where we're gonna be ending, but we'll pick it back up on Monday, and we can scream internally over the weekend. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. I'm not going to read it that many times, but you see it. The top just has a percentage sign. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a second half to this. So yeah, so if you guys are just listening, it just says get out of my head about 400 times. And then get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. The fact that Monica printed that out and was like, yeah. Sumire, what's wrong? The fuck you think's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. One second, I just saw something weird. I'm making sure my stream didn't drop again. Okay, we're good. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori. So, well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. Okay, let's go. Let's go. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up the phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and I let myself in. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, feels right. Just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. An exception has occurred. See traceback.txt for details. Oh, I know where that's at. What the hell? Also, this music. This music lived in my head for days after this. The first time I saw it. Is this a nightmare?
What the fuck?
Thank you, Jess. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? When this happened to me, an ambulance drove by and gave me shell shock. I'll tell you the story about my experience with this once the scene ends. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That wasn't what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Da-da!
So, the game will close and reopen. And if you play visual novels, you go, oh, I just got a bad end, so...
What the fuck?
And you want to know something better? Oh, my saves are actually still here. What a miracle and a half. But, so, first time I played this. Oh, we will leave it here for right now. We will come back to it. Unless you guys want me to just, like, hit where new game would be just to kind of see what happens real quick. Actually, one second. So, when I played this before, being a person that played a lot of visual novels, and because I didn't actually go for Sayori at all, I went for Yuri in my first run. I was like, oh, I bad-ended. That's common. So I went to reload the game, and my saves were gone. So I actually want to see if this will reload real quick. Yep, baby! We can't go back! Yeah, if you see correctly, the Sayori character file is missing! The save is corrupt. Starting a new game. I didn't know it would automatically do that. Remember how Sayori was the first person that talked in the game? I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw from herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Da, 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 and now it starts over again. I'll just show you guys what this dialogue is really quickly, and then I'll save, and that'll be it for the game itself, and then we'll look at what extras we got. Yeah, Senti, I didn't know you hadn't played this. I'm very excited to see you not knowing. Oh. Thank you, Pon, but also... Oh, jeez. Okay, just so we see what that difference is. They show us that beginning scene to show us a really good contrast as well. It's an ordinary school day, just like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway.
Yes, one meow. One yan.
I'll go, it'll be just a second until we get back to the literature club, and that's where I'll stop. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sumire? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we've rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Sumire's Monica sounds like rose quartz. That's not an intentional choice, but yes. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile so genuinely at me feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Is the music supposed to have stopped? Yeah, okay. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Last time there was no music, bad things happened, yup. Very good use of music and sound design. This is why I love this game. Everything is so well thought out. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. You guys remember this is the exact dialogue we had when we first spoke with Monica in the literature club. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Can't believe this was free back then. That was my exact thought when I first played it. I was like, this should not be a free game. There are a couple of visual novels that are free that should not be free games, and this was one of them. And it was only like 10, it was like 10, 15 bucks for this one, and it has double the content of the first one. Like, a literature club. Oh, I forgot about that glitch. The other one is Horse Prince. Oh, man. No, the other one's Cinderella Phenomenon. That should not be free. Literature. That sounds kinda dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too, because it is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Sumire, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but yeah, a girl who likes manga? Girl like manga? If you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Could never imagine exactly. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I guess I should check it out. Oh, awesome! You're really sweet, Sumire, you know that? It's nothing, really. How girl read manga with boob? Booba stop manga read. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Alright. We will stop right there. And my saves are gone, and we just have the autosave that I just did. Dun, dun. Okay, so to tell you guys what happened the first time I played this. So first time I played, I was like, oh yes, a bad end. I know what those are. I am familiar. So I went to reload, and actually instead of having it be like, oh, the save is corrupted, they were just gone. They were just dead ass gone. And I actually want to go look at one thing here real quick. But as soon as I did that, I dug in the game files actually to see if there was anything wrong. And I found something. I'm not going to say what it was just in case it's in here. And I'm going to go look for it. But right after that, the person I was living with at the time came home and was like, okay, let's go to the gym. So I did like literally like sit-ups and squats while having an existential crisis about this video game. Because like this was before it was very well known. It'd only been out for like a couple of weeks. So that scene slapped me across the face. Especially because it's very hard to like convey it through a stream. But when the character goes to say Sayori and it cuts to what happened, it doesn't let you click. It takes that away from you. It immediately shoves you into that scene. And I was so shocked. And then I had to go do squats. Alright, okay. Let's go look and see if the thing that I remember is still there. Let me check one thing here really quick. Welp. Not gonna lie, waiting for that moment and knowing what was coming was utterly horrifying. I felt legit sick to my stomach. Yeah, so yeah, with me trying to 100% it, I had gone through that multiple times, and every single time, it still feels like that. Every time you're building to that scene, it still feels that bad. Which is a sign of good writing. But again, Dan Salvato, you're fantastic, but also fuck you. I guessed and I hate that I was right. So what I thought was going to happen is that we were going to catch her like mid doing something, maybe hurting herself. And that was like, and like maybe there was like other horror elements that were going to happen after that. But no, after this, everything takes a sharp nosedive straight into metatextual horror, and it gets really spooky. And I'm really excited for Monday when we can get into them spooks. It's going to be a very, very scary stream. I'm excited. But oh, I didn't want that. Exit DDLC and return to the desktop? Yes. But when they say desktop, they mean this one. Okay. So, let me see if I can find the thing. Here it is, baby! Ah, yes. So, imagine you're me trying to figure out if your game is corrupted, and you see there's a PNG in here, and you go, what? why is there a PNG in here? And you click on it, and it's this. Wonderful. And in the original, I think that this picture was actually in the Sayori folder. So, like, you click into the Sayori character folder and her character information is gone, but that picture is there. Oh, and then it was it Traceback? Here we go. Uncaught VM runtime exception. Oh, so traceback.txt Commander Quantum server build. Container title Doki Doki. Run date. It didn't record that. Caught VM runtime exception occurred. Game script line 67. Line 25. Okay. Exception. Oh, geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Haha. So, there's something happening. Okay, and that's the attributions, and then let's go into... As you can see, her character is gone. Yeah, no. This is partially what I love about this game, and why I say it goes into, like, metatextual horror, because, like, it starts messing with the game files. And then this reset is probably something that they added in there because I'm starting to realize why only Monica. Oh, it goes way deeper than you can ever anticipate. I'm very excited for you to see where this goes, Senti, since you don't know. Because so much happens in such a short amount of time. So much happens. See, what do we have in our internals? Ooh, this is different. Insecure directory. This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need to access the files from the encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it directly into the thin client. Do not copy them here. Rhea is working on setting up a proxy mail server so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher-ups. Keep everything else offline until then. Paula. This is new. There's a company. There's a whole fucking company. Holy shit. This is new. Oh, this is new meeting notes. Updated development timeline. New tasks. Test cases for a new genetic model. Oh, I'm just remembering some things. Oh, I'm remembering some things. Oh no. Server time optimization data, automatic data collection, data migration to encrypted file share Monday. VM2 Roblox. RO on VM2. Everyone else on VM1 for data collection. Ideas for data search types. Visual renders. Audio data. VM environment changes? Persistent variable tampering, timestamps, parsing through patterns? No, excessive server time needed. Meeting over time. You know who went on too many tangents again. I need to be more assertive about staying focused. There's a story happening in the files. File copy test from disposable drive to thin client. Okay, so these are all actual files that I'm not gonna fuck with. This is crazy. Okay, and I remember there were these all stacked. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly. I'm gonna assume that there's nothing in here. Nope. Nope. Okay, so nothing in 0. There's so many. Why are these here? Why are these here? 1 second, I'm gonna put music on in the background because I'm unsettling myself. I'm gonna turn it down because that's... okay. Maybe they'll fill... I'm assuming there's just so much in here. These are so many files. Wow. I'll probably look through this on my own time because, like I said, it's not quality streaming content. Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna have to watch some happy stuff after this. Very understandable. I think I had to do that too. I think I couldn't pick up this game for another day or two after having to go to the gym and freak the fuck out. Oh man. Okay. Homewords.txt. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Wait, but it keeps Sayori in here. I'm not gonna mess with RPA files. The autosaves are in here, so we can access these saves there. Interesting. We still don't have any mail. Okay, let's look at the happier things. Look at the pictures. Let's see what we got. Didn't unlock anything this time, that's okay. New poem. The I'll Be Your Beach poem. And that beach poem. Monica's poems. Oh, it looks like it doesn't give us Sayori's last poem, which is fair. I love the system these bots have. I turned off link protection, so I don't know what's happening. Yeah, Sayori. We got 2 CGs, so go us! And we got a kitchen. Sayori's bedroom, complete with amusing stuffed animals from her childhood. Ooh! Concept sketch of complete cast, drawn by Kagefumi. Select the word Doki Doki during the poem game. That was something! They've stayed pretty consistent. Sketch of Sayori's second CG cut out and aligned with the angle of the background because the backgrounds were first rendered in 3D. That makes sense. Some fine adjustments were required to make sure the 2D drawing character fit seamlessly into the perspective. Sketch of the third CG. In Act 1, attempt to load a save file after Sayori's death. Right, all 3 poems for Sayori. This was eventually mirrored, making the final CG one of the only instances where Sayori's bow is on the other side of her head. That makes sense. That's why it's not. Huh. Oh. First concept sketch of the complete cast. Review the file poemwords.txt for any anomalies. Are there anomalies? And there's still nothing in promo, and still nothing in secrets. What? Sorry, just really quickly. Where was it? Okay, just scanning really quickly. Not ski words. I'm trying not to read the words so I can't use them in the future. Nine. Number 9? 9:15. 9:15. Can I change the time clock? No. What? No. Okay. We'll come back to it. And let's see what new songs did we get? Oh, we got Sayonara. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Once again, is it the... Yep. It's the exact one. Man, while I'm downloading all of these VODs, catch me digging through every iota of all of these files. What the fuck does 9:15? Okay, yes. We will leave it there for tonight. Again, thank you guys so much for sticking around. This music legit unnerved me. Yeah, like I said, it was stuck in my head for days after, and it upset me greatly. Again, thank you guys so much for coming to this stream. Next time, more spooky. Tomorrow I'm off, but on Sunday, 4 p.m. PST, we shall be playing Sea of Thieves, Jesse and I. It'll be a much happier time. And then Monday, 6 p.m., we are back. And we are back to be sad. Great stream. Thank you, Jesse. Again, I'm sorry about all the technical issues, but thank you all, people in chat and also lurkers who were able to stick around. Until then, Edison's right by me here. Do you want to say anything, Eddie? No. Okay, really quickly though. Let me just make sure I can quit and nothing bad will happen. Okay, good. Alright, everybody. Have a good night. Hopefully I'll see you Sunday, 4 p.m. PST, or on Monday, as we potentially finish up one full run of this. Alright, everyone. Have a good night. Want to say bye, Eddie? No. No, he never does. Alright, good night.